Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. So for today, I'm doing my year in pics kind of layout. This is using a Archer and Olive or an Archer and Olive, a square journal, dot journal. And it's something that I decided to do for 2023 since I fell behind with my 2022 project life so badly. So I decided to at least have the year in pics. So one picture or two pictures a week, and then just writing down kind of the memories for that week, just because life happens so fast. It's insane. So yes, after faffing quite a bit, I found a color that I liked for this week's photos, and I am, instead of using ink, I'm using my brush markers. I started out with this Tombow brush marker in this kind of, I want to say more red magenta color, well, from the look of the lid at least, but then when I stamped it, it was a bit more purple. So I did kind of have to bring purple in here when my original scheme was kind of a rusty red and a, I don't know, dirty blue, something like that. So I'm using a Felicity Jane stamp set from quite a while ago. It's called Rebekah, I believe. I'm not sure that it's still available, but you can use any floral stamp and make your own kind of flower decorations. The fun part of using markers to ink up your stamps is that you can then literally kind of blend colors, bring them together, pull them into one another. So very, very fun technique, and I love the almost distressed look of it, so that it's not a perfect impression as the watercolor kind of bleed or pools onto the stamp, depending on what quality your stamps are, and then obviously how many times they've been used is depending on how the marker will stick to it. I do give it a bit of a huff in between, so I just after I've scribbled onto the stamp, bring it to my mouth and huff on it, not spritz it or into my mouth or anything like that. Just really getting that little bit of breath onto it is sufficient moisture to kind of activate that color pigment. But yes, I did find with the Goldfaber Aqua or dual Aqua markers, they are a fairly new product, Goldfaber by Faber-Castell dual Aqua watercolor markers. They're great. So using them to stamp, I didn't need to add any moisture or additional moisture. Now that can be also, like I said, because of the quality of the stamp as well. The alphabet stamp that I used would not necessarily work as well. I did find that one needed a bit more kind of attention. So this stamp set is kind of a layering or a building, should I rather say, stamp set. It helps you to build kind of a floral scene, has various sizes of leaves and sort of blossoms and berries and goodies, twigs and those kinds of things. This week I am, for week 2, the memories were so plentiful. That's I think what's going to be my challenge with this sort of layout is how do I choose just one event to go in my pick of the week, but nonetheless. So since mine is a bit more public, I'd rather have memories with myself and hubby and things like that than exposing my children to another YouTube video. So there's that. This was the first week of school, or the first day of school happened in this week, and there were lots and lots of fun activities and last first days for some of the girls. So that was emotional. But regardless, I also started back at work this week, and our annual church fast started on the 9th. So it really was a very full and busy week, and I got back into walking. I did start walking quite vigorously in November and December last year, but then kind of left it off over the December holidays, so ish. And then what really stood out for me in this specific week was when hubby took me for a date night. He actually even scheduled it and let the kids know on the family group that mom and dad will be going out for a bit of a date night. So it really was fun, and it was at my favorite place, and it accommodated my fast since I'm doing liquid. So I have a very nice roasted tomato soup, and it really is one of my favorite places to be with my husband, since we've got such beautiful memories there. I think that's what it's more about than the actual food. It's really about the memories. I love spending time with him at this specific place. So I must say, something that I am finding with this journal is that it's definitely drawing out gratitude. And I saw that even with Project Life. When my husband looked through my Project Life album, he was like, we need to start a gratitude journal, so it really does draw out gratitude in remembering the good things. Sometimes remembering the bad things too, because it teaches us from where we were to where we are. So yes, there's that. I'm taking an old Rosie Studio ephemera pack or little die cut pack, and I have found a few goodies that says let the adventure begin, and love this, and good times, I think. And then I used the stamp love from the Felicity Jane Rebekah set to just stamp out twice there. And then I'm going to do my memories kind of the week again on the opposite page. I don't know why I did this whole square in the square block thing to write down my memories, but let's just carry on with it, shall we? Actually ends up being quite fun doing it that way. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, putting splatters where the wasted part is. No, it's not a wasted part. I like the look, I like the feel. I might move the block later, vary it a bit, but yes, there's that, week 2 of 2023. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.